Alrighty, here we go again. This is Tyron with Smartwatch Mobile Detailing, and I know it's been a while, but I'm here back with another video just to give you guys some insight, some knowledge on your detailing setup, your detailing business, and your detailing life, man. This is a lifestyle. This is how you should live your day every day of your life, man. You should live your day with a purpose, live your day with a direction, live your day with a focus and a mindset that's going to create growth within your business, within your life, within your mind, within your spirit, man. So today, man, I want to talk about my detailing setup and some changes that I made. One of the main things I changed was my pressure washer. I actually switched from gas. I switched from electric to gas. The reason being was in my previous video in regards to my setup, I had that electric pressure washer, which was the cheapest one from Home Depot. It ran for about $150. The problem with that pressure washer was every 2 to 3 to 6 months I had to go back and return that pressure washer and get a new one. And it continued to happen, and it happened so much to on the point where on the jobs we weren't able to finish a couple of jobs, so we had to go ahead and replace that pressure washer. And we decided to go gas. We did not want to upgrade to a bigger electric pressure washer because we just didn't try it, and I know that you can't go wrong with gas. So we decided to upgrade our pressure washer from electric to gas. We have that Ryobi pressure washer. It goes from Home Depot for about $350, I believe. It's $320 something, and with taxes and everything, you go up to $350. It works perfectly with my setup. The only thing you would need to purchase is a water pump. You can get that from Harbor Freight and also Home Depot. They go for no more than $100, and that transmittal pump basically pumps the water from the water tank inside your pressure washer at a high pressure rate from your tank. I would say that the water pumps have been going out pretty often for me, and I haven't figured out the exact reason behind that, but our water pumps do go out pretty fast, and I'm just working on the system for that. The detailing supply store that I do go to, they mentioned that with their system that they never have to use water pumps, so I'm actually going to go out there and check out and see what do they have to offer to help out with my setups. We do have 2 vehicles now, so we have our truck and our van. Both of those vehicles are running. Actually, on our truck, we still have our electric pressure washer until we can invest into a gas one for our truck. It's actually working. I went and bought another water pump, and I'm going to be using that on our pickup truck. Another interesting fact about the business is we had 2 people with us, and also myself, so we had a team of 3 people, and we had to let go one person. No hard feelings for him, but he just was not doing what was needed to be done for the business. A key tip that I learned from hiring people at a high rate was that you have to keep your hand close to the bag. You have to keep your hand close to your materials. You have to keep your hands closer to your business, with your customers, with anything. With this particular person, it was that he would go and do jobs. He would not communicate. He would go and basically go out to jobs, do the jobs. If there's nothing else on the schedule for today, he would just go home, as opposed to calling me, checking to see what I got going on, making sure I don't need any assistance. And that kind of caused an issue because I would mention to him, and once you're done for the day, make sure you call me. We get a lot of same day appointments and things like of that such. I could be working, I may need to help. If you don't come, I'll be working till 8 o'clock at night. When if you can come out and help me, as you've been a part of the team, then that can help all of us grow and skip the whole process of me having to be out there by myself as the owner. One of the key mistakes that I made with hiring 2 people was that I was trying to please both persons, and I ended up also basically I changed my pay rate. So I had a flat pay rate for my team at about 13 starting out, 15 once you become a leader. And with this pay rate, I also included tips. One of our employees requested to have a flat rate due to the fact that the first week of pay he didn't receive the amount that he needed to maintain his life. However, everybody knows that when you set up your payroll for the first month, in the first week, that first week paycheck is very small, and I actually didn't really think about it enough to the fact where I wasn't aware of how much they're going to be working on. This is my first time stepping out with 2 vehicles at a time, and I wasn't sure about how long it would take for them to make the kind of money that they needed. So he asked for a flat rate, and I granted that flat rate. However, with that flat rate, it's caused trouble within the business because the people that's working with you are going to feel like they can slack because they're not getting paid by the hour. They don't want to work. They want to complain. They not, because of the amount of work they're doing within that time frame for a flat rate of pay. When they're working hourly, is no question about it. They're getting paid for the hours that they're there, and there's no complaints because they want the hours so they can make their money on top of the fact that they make tips. Now I had to let that person go because he was not communicating right. He actually went to the job. The equipment messed up on the job. I told him that I can be there in about 40 minutes. Just wait at the customer house, do what you can, whatever. And that I get there, he's not there. I call him. He says he dropped out the event. Actually, I sent him a text. I asked him, what happened, what's going on here at the customer house, where you at? I believe he dropped out the van. I actually called the customer. The customer said, hey, he said that someone else is going to be there to take care of the car, and he left. And from my understanding, I saw the van it's a tracker on one of our vehicles. So I checked the van. It was at the parking spot. So basically, he dropped out the van. He left the site. He dropped out the van and he went home. He didn't communicate or anything. He told the customer that I'll be taking care of it. After that, that was my last scrawl. It was other instances as well, but long story short, I had to let him go, and now we only have one other person and myself. It's been working out great. I'm able to help him out when it's needed. We work together as a team. When there's double bookings, I'm actually go out on the truck and do the double bookings, and then come back and help him out if he's still working. And there haven't been any issues with this process so far. And I think it's the best process moving forward. Like, basically, I've been personally running my detailing business by myself for years now, and I do understand the process. I understand the business. I understand the concept of a one-man team. With this process, I believe that we can expand that way. So, create a one-man team with him, and to the point where he feels like he's too busy, then I add help for him to add someone else to his team, and let them continue to detail, and then I will possibly at some point ask someone to help me. But within this process, it's a slowly growth process, giving him time to grow as a leader for himself, to work by himself, to build a comfortability with the business, and see the consistency within the business. And once he see that growth within the business, then he can personally step out and let me know that he needs help, and we can add someone else to his team. It's not as fast of a growth that we would like to have, but I think it's necessary to slow the process down. Take your time, make sure everybody's trained correctly, make sure they're comfortable, make sure you're able to manage a bigger team. For me, like, managing 2 people at once was completely new to me, and I kind of dropped the ball a couple times. I had to make a couple changes to make everybody happy. I noticed a change in the culture, the energy that was being given off in my business, and I didn't like it. So there's a couple things that I dropped the ball on. So management, also efficiency, all those things matter in your business. So take your time when you're hiring somebody. and take your time per person to get that direct force to make sure that you're doing it the correct way. Thank you guys for watching. This was a great video, informational video that you guys can use when you're growing your mobile detailing business, and the things that you can do as far as materials, pressure washers, generator, also your team, building a team, creating an atmosphere for your business that you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is another video with Smartwatch Mobile Detailing. See you next time.